Hi, my fellow seekers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is another story time for you guys, okay? This week's story time is about the time I saw my first orb, first wisp, whatever this was, okay? I was around 7 or 8 years old. We were heading back from a late night event from what I remember. And it was me, my mom, my dad, both my brothers. We were all in the van, okay? This is when we used to live in Southeast Austin off of Terry, Pepper Tree, and Palmyra. But we would typically take Frederick's Lane, or is it Frederick's Lane? I believe it is, to go to Terry and then off to Pepper Tree and then so on. Yeah, so we were heading home. It was late. I was talking to my brothers. I was wide awake, okay? Mind you, I was wide awake when this happened, okay? I wasn't sleeping. I know I wasn't freaking tripping, okay? I remember I was talking with my brothers. I was sitting in the back seat because there was 2 rows, and then you had the 2 individual seats in the front, right? The front of the vehicle. My brothers were sitting in the middle row next to each other, and I was sitting in the back on the left-hand side by myself in the back row. I just remember like feeling this really like buzzy feeling, and something told me, look out the window. Not told me, like I didn't hear it, right? Like how I told you with my clairaudient story time. Like there was a thought kinda, or it was like a feeling just to like, when you just had that feeling to just look somewhere, look a certain direction. So that's what I did. I did that. And I looked over to my left and I see this white glowing ball, this white glowing orb floating alongside the car. It was like doing this alongside where I was at. And I wasn't scared. I was just curious, if anything, like what was this? You know? It was just floating, and you could tell it was catching up speed just to be next to me, because initially when I had saw it, it kind of just like stopped a little and then it went forward a little bit faster just to catch back up to me. But when it did, you could see like the little ending of it kind of just like tapering, meaning it was moving just as fast as the car. And I mean, of course I didn't scream at my mom and dad. I mean, my dad was driving. Where's my mom? And then my brothers, they weren't gonna listen to me. I mean, they were probably gonna think I was just singing stuff, And so of course I just stayed quiet and I watched it. And then I literally, like, I didn't keep my eyes off of it for like at least 25 to 30 seconds. And then I finally blinked my eyes because my eyes got really dry. So when I finally blinked my eyes, it didn't disappear. That's the crazy part about it. It like shot off to the left to where those down Frederick's Lane, how they had those big commercial businesses buildings, right? Well, there's a field and then there's like a complex of like, I think, apartments or homes or something like that. Well, it shot off in between that alley and it took off. I was like, what in the heck was that? You know what I mean? So ever since then, I always think about that whenever I do see them, which is rare. I don't see them often, at least not anymore, because it's really hard for me to activate my third eye, especially now because I'm on a calcium supplement, and calcium does calcify your pineal gland, your third eye. Even though it is starting to work and it's occasionally like giving me bursts of stuff, I haven't been as visual as I used to be when I was a child. Because when I was a child, I didn't have to take calcium supplements. But yeah, so that's my story time. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I don't know how to end this. Just know that happened, and yeah, it's a trip, man. Stuff like that used to happen to me all the time when I was a kid. I'll be thinking of some more and I'll be posting some more story times on here, okay? Bye, Seekers. Take care.